Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Happy Monday to everybody. Whoop, whoop. This is Kathy Bullock coming to you from Kentucky in Berea, where there's almost no snow left, but it's all good. And I'm so excited. We have a week for you. Just hold on to your seats. Okay, now, before I talk about our special guest here, the people we're honoring, and all those good things, I just want to bring you greetings. Facebook folk, welcome. If this is your first time, don't let it be your last. We are marvelous folks. We're singing. We always leave more inspired than when we come, and this happens every day of the week, 7 days a week on the Daily Antidote of Song. Woo! Now, let me say thanks to our fearless leader, Joe Rossi, who's in the house, our great tech person, Anna, who keeps everything flowing. We have a special guest, Fran, André, all the way from England, and another special guest, Sean Cruz from England. These two women are movers and shakers, and like, woo, baby, it's just so exciting, the work that they're doing. A third special guest is the great Dr. Issei Barnwell, who many of you already know, one of the foremost of women Black composers, has inspired hundreds, dare I say thousands of people in terms of community singing and all this good stuff. And she's going to say thank you, darling, for that when I get to it. In the meantime, let me welcome every person who's here today. So, welcome Becky from British Columbia, Mabel and your beautiful bear. Always good to see you. Pat and Kim in Vancouver, Aloysius, he's a little sideways there. Welcome. Jan, Arlene in Kentucky, in California, I'm sorry. Don and Leona, my people, Vermont, there's Willard, and oh my goodness, the Curly Tops. Welcome, Sue, Sean, Becky from Vermont. Hey, Becky. Jim Harkless, Deborah in Kentucky, and Susan G. Storm, always good to see you. Margaret, Susan in Seattle, Delhi, welcome. I'm going to the next page because we have a lot of folk here today, y'all. So I better get on the ball. Christina and Bob Rockville, Jamie, Bonnie in Idaho, Steve and Michelle, Silver Spring, I see Michelle, Amanda and Miles. Hey, from Michigan, Kathleen in Albuquerque, David and Helen in West Wales, woo! Marion, welcome Luda, Victoria, Liz, Ruth in Birmingham, Sherry in New Hampshire, Nancy's cow, Rachel in Liverpool, lovely, Jane out in the Cape, y'all, that's beautiful, Simke in Maryland, Kathy in Virginia, Dan in Vienna, Carolyn in D.C., Ralph, hey Ralph, I love those pants you have on, those Cricket. Hey, welcome. Let me see. This thing's blocking. Oh, there's Jim in New York. Carolyn in Boise. My girl Carolyn. Katie Davies. Sheila in Florida. James in New Hampshire. Jane, who's a birthday girl in Texas. Jaya, Busy, the great Busy, who is one of the coordinators, movers, and shakers of Carpe Diem Arts. Sandy in North Carolina. Fred in Silver Spring. Annette. Kirsten, we saw Aloysius. And now we have some folks who don't have their video on, but I'm going to call out your name because we can. That's Julie in Ontario, Bronwyn, Gladys, Ray, Johnny, Amos, Kay, Isabel, Kath, and Kate, Christine, Sarah, Doris, Adrian, and there's more, y'all. Oh my God. There's Lynn and who else I have? Colette and Robert, Gaser and Claire and Jane and Tusi. So, please take a deep breath with me. Now, if I missed your name, we'll get you back next time. Y'all, this is so exciting. Holding on. Okay, let me tell you. This Monday, you might have seen the flyer, but we're calling this Monday of the Black Lives Matter Commissioning Black Composers Project. Now, that's a mouthful to say. This week, we're going to be focusing on this project, which has been spearheaded particularly by these two women, Fran, André, and Sean Cruz, from there in England. Okay, and the mission is to commission 8 Black composers, 4 from the UK and 4 in the US, to write one song each for choirs. Now, why are they going to do this? So much Black music has been appropriated, bought, sold, with composers and performing artists not receiving proper credit over centuries. and we've been benefiting from it. And so these women and others said, we want to recognize this, honor this music and the people, and be part of a change. How great is that? So we're going to be listening to music by the Black composers, or that has influenced so many as we go through this process of this project. So the first online you're going to hear from today is the great Fran André. She's a choir leader and singer in Totnes. We know about Totnes because for Phil and others from Totnes, this is another happening place, y'all. We need to take a trip and go there, don't we? Soon as we possible.
You're welcome. Come.
And she loves all styles of music, but particular music of Black origin, soul, gospel, Afro funk, Motown, leads the Soul of the City Gospel Choir and Connecting Voices. She's been doing all kinds of work, and she's coordinating this particular project. We are delighted to have her with us, not only today, but all week. Fran André. Give it up for Fran. Woo!
Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. It's so great to be here. Thank you, Joe, for inviting us on the show. It's just a wonderful opportunity, and we're so delighted to be presenting this project, which means so much to us and which we've worked so hard on. And I just want to bring in Sean Cruz. Sean, do you want to say hi?
Hi, everybody. Yes, it's brilliant to be here this week. So we're really looking forward to sharing lots of things about the project and lots of music and guest composers. And yeah, just being part of the Daily Antidote of Song is so fantastic.
Yeah, it's so exciting to kind of have a whole new kind of world. And I've just been hearing such great things about this show, and that you've been running every day all the way through lockdown. It's so inspiring and it's so wonderful. Oh, Kathy, we can't hear you now.
Oh, sorry. I was saying it's almost reaching 700 every day of the week, 7 days a week. And I am so delighted that Daily Antidote of Song gets a taste of these two phenomenal women, Fran and Sean, and the work that we're doing that is so inspiring to me. I'm just honored to be able to introduce you to these folks and vice versa. Aww. Take it away. Fran's going to sing with us, y'all.
Yes, I'm going to sing a song with you first, and then we're going to tell you a bit more about the project. So I wanted to bring a song that was really close to my heart, that I actually learned when I was assisting on Big Band Day, and the choir leader, the big band leader, brought this song Up Above My Head, which I'm sure you all know very well. And the version that really has struck a chord with me is the Sister Rosetta Tharp version. And it's one that I've done with my choirs, and they absolutely love. With my Soul of the City Gospel Choir, it's like one of our absolute favourites. And all the way on Zoom, all the way through lockdown, we were singing this song, and it was giving us a lot of joy. So I want to bring this to you today because it's very close to my heart. And let's just listen to a little bit of the... I'm going to play you a little bit of how I've arranged it and how I sing it, and then we're going to sing it all together. So... can you hear that okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear that. Great. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. I really do believe, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven somewhere. So I'm just going to pause it there for a moment. That's what we're going to be singing. Is the balance good? Can you hear both of those things well? Am I getting a thumbs up?
It sounds good from where I am. Thumbs up.
Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to teach you. It's very simple. There's two parts I'm going to go through with you. A lower part and a slightly higher part. So you can give both of these a go, or you can pick one. Up to you. So it's going to go very simple. Call and response. Up above my head. And you sing, up above my head. And I'm loving the actions. Deborah in Kentucky there. If you feel like joining Deborah in Kentucky with an action, please do. Up above my head. Up above my head. Yeah. And then the next line. I hear music everywhere. I hear music everywhere. So that's just a direct repeat. Let's do those two. Up above my head. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. I hear music everywhere. Oh, I can hear someone singing. Hey!
That was the great Issei Barnwell we had.
Yay! Issei! I thought I recognized those dulcet tones. Thank you. It's so wonderful to be on with you, Issei. I have to say,
Thank you.
Put in here the Natural Voice Network. You've had such a impact on the Natural Voice Network because we I don't know if you know this, but you arranged Woyaya, and that has really taken in the UK choir scene. So everybody loves that song. I just wanted
thank
you to
you.
do that. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's great.
There's a few people here. Margaret Biddle is nodding. Yeah, we love that song. So thank you so much for arranging.
You are very welcome.
And so many others as well. I was very excited when I knew you were going to be here today. So, where do we get to? Let's go back and we'll do that bit again. So, up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. So that's the first bit, wonderful. That's call and response, and then we go all together and we sing this. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. Nice. And then we go, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Let's try that. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Great. And then when we do it, the basses in my choir have this extra line where they come in with, there's a heaven somewhere on the end. So we can all sing that together. It's quite fun when they come in singing that bit. We get them swooping across the space when we do that. Okay, let's sing the whole thing. I'm loving seeing you singing out here. It's so lovely. Just imagining you all singing in your individual homes. It's lovely. Okay, let's do that again. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere, there's a heaven somewhere. Yeah, wonderful. Is everybody following? Give me a thumbs up if you feel like you're following. You got that. I'm sure you know this one really well anyway. Fantastic.
Oh, we are jamming, Fran. We got this and gone. Some of us even put the harmony already in that, girl. We got it.
Amazing. Yeah, you could put any harmonies in here you like. But I'm just going to go through a high one as an example, but feel free to go off piste as well. So the high harmony we've got is, it will be the same chord, obviously. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. That's the first part. Should we just do that one more time? Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music everywhere, I hear music everywhere. And then we're going to put the high, carry on with the high one, going like this. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. Let's do that together. Here we go. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Let's try that. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Yeah, wonderful. So that's the high one. I went through that very quickly. Is that okay with everyone? So I thought, let's just get singing the song. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so we got 2 verses. We've got, they're in the chat. Up above my head is the first verse. All in this room, I hear music in the air is the second verse. The third verse is a kind of dance break. So I want to see you all dancing and grooving at home on Zoom. Let's entertain each other with our funky moves. And then we're going to go back to Up Above My Head, the first verse for the end. Are you all ready? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head. I hear music everywhere. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven somewhere. All in this room.
All in this room.
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
All in this room.
All in this room.
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
All in this room. I hear music in the air. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven somewhere. Dance break. You can also improvise here. Whoa, there's a heaven somewhere. Come on, what do you got? Show me your moves. Up above my head, I feel it in the air, yeah. And I'm feeling good. Do, 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 do. Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head.
Up above my head.
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head. I hear music everywhere. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven somewhere. Last time, I really do believe there's a heaven
Yes! Woo-wee!
Yay, well done.
We were on fire. I don't know
We
if you
were.
saw, Fran, but here at the Daily Antidote of Song, we be jamming. This was fabulous. And I know our Facebook family was also enjoying every minute of it. Woo!
Wonderful.
Y'all can tell the masterful way in which Fran does this in leading her Soul City Choir, how they'll be jamming as well all the time. We got road trip. We got to come on over, singing Fran's choir as soon as possible. Well, as soon as it's back
Love that.
together. So,
As soon as we can.
as soon as we can. We don't have a lot of time today. The
Yes.
good thing is we'll be coming together every day the rest of this week and to give you the more. But we wanted to just give you a little taste of how this project came to be, just a little taste of it. And we also want to honor Dr. Issei Barnwell and bring her voice into it. So Fran and Sean, at this point, I'll turn it over to your friend to give us, all of us, a little bit about this project. It has to do, these both women are part of the Natural Voice network of singers, but this is a project that emerged from some special work that they were doing. Is that right, Fran?
Yes. So it's basically come out of the last couple of years, you know, when I think everybody has just got a lot more conscious since the tragic murder of George Floyd, of the anti-racist work that needs to be done. And it's very much started in the Natural Voice Network. We've been thinking about how to properly culturally honour songs. And there was a workshop last year which you and Sean did. This is how it actually came into being. That was the first connection. So they did a workshop on honouring song in the Natural Voice Network. And then coming out of that, that's how this project was born. So as you said beautifully at the beginning, Kathy, we really want to kind of like pay back and pay it forward. So really kind of like be part of a kind of change of culture in terms of really creating an honouring culture for paying Black artists and composers and musicians properly for their work, considering the legacy of songs historically where that hasn't happened. And, you know, even with Sister Rosetta Tharpe, in a way, her legacy hasn't been honoured fully. You know, I had no idea before I came into contact with her that she influenced Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry. You know, she's the godmother of rock and roll, right? And
Yes.
she wasn't
This
recognized.
a black woman
Yeah.
singer back in the day in gospel music, in church,
Yes.
outside of church with her guitar. And yes, godmother of rock and roll. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. So, and then the story of, you know, Imbube, the Solomon Linda song, which became The Lion Sleeps Tonight, made 15 million for Disney, and, you know, very little made its way back to the family. So, you know, there's so many stories like that, and we want to be part of changing the culture. So what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to invite choirs and singing groups to fundraise, basically. So in choirs, we're asking for singers to contribute a small amount. We're saying between 10 and 15 pounds each per singer, but it could be more, and I don't know what that would be in US, sorry. But whatever choirs can afford, then we will come together, bring all that money together, and we will commission hopefully 8 black composers, 4 from the UK, 4 from the US.
And before you go further in that point,
Yes.
and tell us a little bit more, we'll pull in Sean, but I want to make
Yes.
sure, because Dr. Issei might not be able to stay with us the whole time. I'm not
Yes.
sure. I just wanted to pull you in because when you're talking about these former composers, one of the foremost of composers and people have made such a difference. So many people tell me they started their choirs, they learned their songs, or from Dr. Issei Barnwell.
Yes.
And there's going to be a special contribution that's happening for her. But I wanted to take that moment to say, here is a living example of fantasticness, you know, in what she does. And then we will talk about how it has influenced what we're going to do further. But before, we need your voice, Dr. Issei Barnwell, to just say a little bit about the importance for you of the singing and what we do as Black people to bring this music to life. What does it mean to you? Why'd you do this?
You know, our history as African Americans it has been told in song. If
Yes.
we had opened our mouths to sing what was going on with us at every moment in time, most of that history would not be here. So it's through the music. Before we ever wrote a word down on a piece of paper, we wrote it in our brains. We sang it through our mouths. And that is what people remembered. And we still sing those songs.
Yes.
If we've never seen them written down on paper, that is our oral history.
Yes.
And we cannot forget that, nor can we shirk from it. We have to say, this is who we are and this is how we function. So
And that's so beautiful. Oh, she put it so beautifully, because that's exactly what Fran and Sean were saying. Okay, our lives in the world over, and particularly with the groups that you do, have been so added unto informed just who they are because of the power of these songs put into the words and lives put into song. And so as part of honoring that, that's what it just, I was saying, wow, this is so innovative for me, what Fran and Sean have come up with. Thank you, Doctor. In speaking to that, and I will pull it back to us talking about now how that is looking, because you started to say, Fran, what we're doing now to honor that. Woo, you said it so well, you say. And Sean too. Woo. Either one of y'all.
Okay, I mean, I just wanted to say thank you, Issei Barnwell. It's a total honor to be in the same virtual space as you. And one of the things that has had a huge influence on the choir scene in the UK is the course Singing in the African American Tradition that some of us did 25 years ago, and that brought what Issei Barnwell described as Afrocentric values. So again, it's not just about the music, it's about the values, it's about the the kind of content beyond the musical content as well as the music. And I think that transformed the UK choir scene from something that was quite formal, and most people grew up with a kind of quite an elitist experience of choirs. This idea, some people can sing, some people can't, some people are soloists, some people are chorus. And of course the values that Ise has contributed to our understanding of how, you know, the song is shared between the community, the leadership changes, the harmonies work together, they don't work against each other. All of those things are now embedded in the choir practice of you know, hundreds if not thousands of choir leaders. So that's part of your legacy as well, Ise, and we're very, very grateful for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say, because also Kathy keeps leaving herself out. In fact, we're a trio of women doing
Yes.
this.
It's
Kathy
true,
is
Kathy.
crucial.
I get
She's
to be in the number.
I know, it's a 3, it's not a 2.
Exactly.
And yeah, like she said also, we'll be explaining more about the project, and we've got 2 guest composers who are joining us this week. So Leah Morris and Jennifer John. We've raised enough money to pay for 2 songs. So we've got 2 composers, but we want to raise enough for 8, and we'll share more about that.
Yes.
And the songs are for everybody. They're not just for choirs. If you want
Right.
to sing in a little group, or
Right.
if you want to just give us some money to support us, we'd be very grateful.
So we'll have links and stuff to the information about the Facebook, more about what we're doing, about if you want to contribute to it as well. And a reminder before we
Oh, Kathy, you're muted again.
we have things. Oh, can you all hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We have there's a special honor being given to Dr. Ise February 6th in Ohio. I think you're leaving for that soon. What they doing?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I know they're doing something really big, and I'm glad that I'm going to be going to it. So
Okay, y'all, just watch out. It's something really big, and it's a local. All these choirs coming together to tribute Dr. Ise Barnwell, and that is looking at that as ongoing and our continuous tribute in what we're doing as well. So if we haven't, Anna has that information in the link. We're going to add that too. So, and we'll be reminding you of it. So we were getting to it's 12:30 after that already, y'all. Good Lord. Oh my God. We have to sing this song one more time to jam on it.
Yes.
And so I'll ask them to do that, and we'll pull up the poster so you can see it after we finish that and we say our goodbyes. But listening, we really want you to be, I want you to be as inspired as I am by the project of giving back and honoring and celebrating this music that has informed all of us, particularly, and the way in which Fran and Sean, and they let me hang in there too,
And
are
Kathy.
doing these phenomenal things. Okay, so I'll take it back to y'all. And if you have to say, you want to say anything, just jump right on in before you do your, one more time, we want to sing it.
Wonderful. Oh, thank you. It's been so great to be here. What a special show to be on. I feel really, really, really honored to be here. And yeah, just to say the GoFundMe link, if you'd like to support our project, is there. Please do. If you'd like to get involved with your chorus, I've just seen we've got Jane Lowy and Rebecca Graber here, who have also donated to this project with their choirs. Thank you so much for your donations. And if you come back another day, it'll be lovely. If you can, we can have a chat with you about that and how you feel about the project as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but let's sing it out. So it's been so great to be with you. Let's have a boogie one last time. Up above my head. Here we go. Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven somewhere. All in this room,
All in this room,
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
All in this room,
All in this room,
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
All in this room, I hear music in believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven somewhere. Okay, dance break. Woo! Come on, Daily Antidote of Song. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. Oh, 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 oh. Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear music everywhere.
I hear music everywhere.
Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven. Last line. I really do believe there's a heaven
Yes. Fran, that was brilliant. That was wonderful. Thank you. Y'all were jamming. That was so much fun. I was watching you all jamming and moving. These folks were rocking, y'all. I hope
can
you in
see.
Facebook territory were having half as much fun as we were having here today. And think about, this is one of the thousands of songs that were created by Black folk, these spirituals like this, and then arrangements and that are part of our DNA, you know, really. And so to be able to honor that and invite people to compose new things based on it is wonderful. So thank you so much, Fran, for sharing with. Thank you, Sean, for
Pleasure.
being movers and shakers. I don't see you. Where Sean is on here somewhere.
She's there.
Thank you.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
There she is. And, and thank you, Dr. Issei Barnwell, if you're still with us. I'm not sure. Looking forward to the rest of the week. And so I've asked if Joe could put up the poster so we can get a taste of what's going to happen the rest of the week. And that is all these marvelous folks. So tomorrow I'll share a song or two. And then Wednesday, Sean is going to be sharing songs. Then we have one of the composers who is part of this commissioning project, Jennifer John from the UK. She's sharing with us. Then Brendan, whose choir has been doing a lot of music and has been part of this process in honoring this music, will be sharing with us. Roxanne, who's the coordinator, director, president.
She's the chair of the Natural Voice Network currently.
The whole Natural Voice Network, and you need to know about that whole organization in the UK. She is going to be coming and sharing with us as well. And we'll round it up with Leah Morris, who I'm sure you're familiar with, who we know here at the Daily Antidote of Song, but also is one of the composers who is being commissioned for this project. Woo-wee! Lots of good music. And so keep that idea. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. There's a heaven somewhere. Keep that in your heart as you're jamming, as you're moving each day in every way, and knowing there's hope, there's joy, if you just look for it. And that's the way we go forward. That's how we roll. Okay, y'all can see how this is going to be full of fire this week, right? Yes, man. Thank you, Joe, for making this possible and busy and part of Carpe Diem. We're welcome. We're delighted to share this. It's time for us to go. So I have to say goodbye to everybody. So I'm just saying, see you tomorrow for everybody. And if you want to find out more about this project, there's information in the chat. There's also going to be on the Facebook page for Daily Antidote of Song. And delighted to have you a part of it, and thank you. Thank you, Issei, for paving the way for so many. And thank you to all of those generations before that we're standing on the shoulders of. Thank you to Fran and Sean for seeing this vision and moving forward. Thank you to every person in this village with us who is celebrating today because we can. And those in Facebook, thank you for being with us. So I'll say goodbye now, and that's